You can access to it from your ID and password. Then you click on connection. This interface is in French because my system is French on my computer, but the English and Chinese version are also available. So here you access to the message history. The last one is on the top. So first, let's see how we can create a new message. So here, for a new message, you can select either an email here to test your sendings, or you can select an existing list. Okay, this is the list I have created on my account before. So then you select the title of your message. For instance, you can write newsletter from Aelio. Here you have all the tools to edit your message. You can put a text here. You can select the text. You can change the size of your text. You can put it in the middle, back to the left. You can create a link by clicking here. Here you put the URL you want to use. You can insert your link. Then, before sending, what is important is to synchronize the text version with the HTML version. This is the visual interface of a HTML version of your message. If you click on the HTML tab, you have access to the HTML source. You can either edit it directly or use the tool here. Back to the visual, you have the text version. The text version is automatically generated by WikiMail by clicking this button. This is the result. Here you can add personal fields. You can use the predefined variable and you can put the value here by default, and they will be automatically replaced inside the text. You can send right away to a list, for instance, test. You can add a file by clicking here, access here to your file, and you can select one file and you can open it. It will be automatically added. You can preview your message before sending. You can send it now immediately here, or you can decide to schedule here to a postpone date and you click on OK. You have the list of all the existing email. For each you can relocate it. You have the location here. You can delete it, or you can filter by letter, or you can filter by list. You can also look for a specific address here, and also you can directly add emails. You put your email here, for instance, toto1@toto.com, and you select which list you want for this email, and then you click on add, and one addresses has been added. It's mentioned here on the top. Then you can manage your list. It's very important. Actually, it's the first step when you start to use WikiMail. You have to define how you want to structure your data. So here in my case, I have the customers, I have the different French activities, and I know for each one how many contacts I have. The second step when you start to use WikiMail is to import your data. For instance, when you have extract your emails address from your inbox, you can add them into the system by clicking here on import from the CSV file. You can select the file you want to import. With the previous demo we have created the demotest.csv. I can open it and I click here on this button. Actually, first the system will check for duplicate emails or for not correct emails. So here there is a scan first, and there is the scan result. So you can first select which column it's the name and which column is the email with the automatic detection applied. So here it has been automatically detected that this column is the email column, and you can select another column for the name. Operation has been successfully performed. Additional emails addresses added in the files is 116. You can also at any time decide to do the opposite way. It means to export your email by simply selected here this option or that option if you want to extract just a list of emails and not the whole database. Then you have access also to the files. That's where you can manage image, pictures, or attachment, or imported file. As you can see here, the demo test.txt file that we have extracted before is here, and we can delete it definitely or modify it or display it. But here we want to delete it definitely. It's more safe. So here we are back to the history of messages already sent, and for each mailing you have access here to the statistics. So let's have a look, for instance, at this one. We can see from the sending date, which was on 8th of November 2011, the number of email open here, the number of links clicked here, the different type of links clicked. Here we have the map. The persons were based when they opened their email. You can use the zoom tool to have a full view. This example was dedicated to European countries, but you can do exactly the same with China. Here you have opening rate, and here you have the number of clicks, and here you have the percentage of rejected emails. For one email address, all the history, all the statistics related to this particular person. So they are using Windows with Internet Explorer. They opened the email on 17th of November, and they were based in Boulogne-Billancourt, France. Thank you for your attention.